negotiating a trade partnership to sign the ambitious free trade agreement. This FTA has been through various stages of ups and downs as both countries kept changing position and requirements. Post-Brexit, the UK has been looking for a partner to fill its manpower requirement and to expand to bigger market and balance power to handle China. India fits its bill and UK in return offers expansion into one of the biggest market in Europe, which can help the nation achieve the export target of $1 trillion by 2030. The overall expectation from this deal is that the bilateral trade will reach $100 billion by 2030. In this episode, I will be talking about the stages this deal has gone through and what can be expected from the current deal as far as the India and UK relationship is concerned. The historical relations between India and the UK has been strained owing to the British colonization, which resulted in converting India from the status of a rich nation holding 1/3 GDP of the world to a poor country losing its entire wealth to Britain. Though the period of destruction of industry, agriculture, looting and exploitation has been vivid in the mind of Indians, some of the positive features of colonization like the British style of governance, judiciary, language, etc. has been fundamental to the creation of the present India. However, the relationship between two countries have continued to remain strained due to multiple challenges. Number one, mistrust originating from the partition of India. Number two, colonial perception and British ruling party's negativity towards India. And number four, British favorism to Indian neighbors who were creating troubles for India. In the year 2004, a small shift towards forming ties started happening, originating from the mutual requirements of the nations, and this led to an agreement on strategic relationship between two nations. This moved up from strategic partnership in 2004 to enhanced partnership for the future in 2010 and now to comprehensive strategic partnership in 2021. It is expected that both nations will sign the FTA this year. Also, currently there is a political alliance discussion going on with all democratic nations on how to join forces to face imperialistic and dictatorial nations. So, it was natural for the oldest democracy and the largest democracy to be on the same side. Now, this treaty is slated to become a reality soon, and here is how both nations stand to benefit. Number one on this list is trade. India would get better market access to critical products like vaccines, basmati rice, wool, coffee, tea, etc. And in the service export sector, UK is already the largest market in Europe for Indian IT services, which will expand further. With the removal of reduction in tariff on whiskey and few other items, reduction in duty for British cars, removal of barriers for medical devices and healthcare products, we can see more imports from the UK to India. India-UK Health Partnership is committed to promote healthy societies and strengthening both our health system, for which a roadmap has been laid out to advance the respective countries' role in promoting antimicrobial resistance and increase health and pandemic resilience. Number 3, manpower. This deal will give enhanced mobility for Indian professionals in IT, healthcare, etc. and reduce visa fee for work and tourism. After Brexit, the UK is facing shortage of quality manpower, and this can be addressed by more relaxation on movement of people for work. Maybe it's an irony that once the highest paying job any British citizens could get was in India, and now Indian manpower is sought after by the UK. The treaty will also enhance migration relationship, and it will be made easier for British and Indian nationals to live and work in each other's countries. Both nations agreed to strengthen defense partnership focusing on maritime and industrial collaboration. The Navy and Air Forces of both nations is planned to undertake joint training exercises to enable future cooperation on operations in the Western Indian Ocean soon. Both nations have agreed to work closely to tackle threats in all forms and also build an existing government-to-government collaboration on India's future combat air engine requirement. India is the second largest source for overseas students for UK universities. More movement of Indian students to UK is expected with the ease of controls which will benefit the UK. And in science and technology, several joint initiatives have been taken up during 2006 to 2010 period, which included joint projects in nanoscience, biotechnology, including stem cell research, telecom, solar energy use, and weather forecasting. These initiatives will expand further with more cooperation in R&D efforts. In the roadmap, India and the UK have committed to working together and co-leading global climate action by outlining plan to launch the Global Green Grids initiative later this year to help achieve India's vision of one sun, one world, one grid, aiming to implement a transnational electricity grid to supply solar energy across the world. The two nations will also work together and share best practices on green energy. The launch of a UK-India Global Innovation Partnership, which will co-invest in climate and health innovations from India, will transform the lives of people across Africa, Asia, and the Indian Ocean is also in the pipeline. And in tourism, more than 600,000 Indians visit UK every year. The UK ranks number 2 in the world in terms of tourists visiting from India. With the ease of visas and more flight connection, this number is expected to go up further. The Prime Ministers of both nations have laid out a 2030 roadmap to structure all these plans and monitor the progress. This ambitious agreement offers a much needed reset during a time of strategic urgency. The historical ties of culture and language should become a strong foundation to deepen the ties, and we can look forward to India-UK ties reaching new heights, benefiting both the nations in the future. Well, thank you for watching this episode of Logistically Speaking. Do subscribe to my YouTube channel to watch similar informational videos on important topics. See you next time.